everyone, welcome to this week's Bargain of the Week fail. So I asked some of you on Snapchat if you wanted to see some bargains of the week that didn't make the cut. So I guess it doesn't make them bargains of the week. But anyway, they were contenders. I tried them out and then I'm like, no, and they're in my reject basket. And I was looking at them going, I could do a whole video on why I didn't pick these, because you're going to see them at the store and you're going to go, I wonder if this is pretty cool for $2. And then I can tell you, no, it's not. Even though it's only $2, save your money for something else that's $4. So yeah, I have a couple things that I saw and I was like, oh my gosh, $1.99. I'm going to try this because it could be amazing. And no, it's not. So I always say when I do these kinds of videos where I'm pointing out things I don't like, that there is always something from a brand that I'm showing that I actually like. So just because I say I don't like something doesn't mean that I am completely dissing this brand and telling you not to buy or buy anything from them. It's just these products I found did not live up to expectation, regardless of the price. Okay, so my Bargain of the Week series is kind of like if it's $10 and under, and I think it's just something super awesome that I reach for on a consistent basis. Maybe not every day, but something that is either on my makeup table or in one of my top drawers, because I kind of have a couple top drawers, like, you know. And it's in the mix. Hi, Sophie. Hi, honey. If it's in the mix, then I share it with you guys for Bargain of the Week. And I'm constantly finding stuff. Bless you. That's the dog sneezing. So yeah, so I have a lot of things that didn't quite impress me or were kind of downright disappointing. That sounds kind of the same, but I'll explain why they're different, I think. Okay, so where to begin? Okay, how about this? Last week I shared with you guys the Milani mascara and I was like, oh my gosh, I am so going to do this blush for you guys because I love Luminoso blush, and this blush is probably just as good. It's Dolce Pink, it's gorgeous, it's the same formula as Luminoso, it's got to be awesome, it's $8, it's Milani, and look how pretty it is, but guess what? It is chock full of sparkle. Like, you know me, I like my highlighters, but this one is like chunky glitter, and I do have like foundation on the back of my hand, so this blush isn't that reddish pinkish. But anyway, I guess you can't really see. Can you even see close up? Oh, let's see if it can focus. But you see, it's very chunky glittery, very chunky glittery. So I had like a lot of fallout on my face. I'm like, no, sorry, but it's still a gorgeous color and it's a Milani blush, so I'm sure some of you out there probably love it, but for me, it's just like, no. Highlighter that kind of didn't, no. These Rimmel highlighter, Good to Glows. So I think in the winter time, they might add some really pretty luminosity under makeup because they're liquid, and so you can kind of build them before you put on powder. But for me, it just, especially this Piccadilly Glow, I just don't like it. It's orangey, it's pinky. This one though is kind of good, but as far as a liquid highlighter goes, and you're out there going, oh look, these CoverFX drops are so pretty and metallic, and then you reach for these, no. But that doesn't mean these are bad. It just means that these are not, these are just, like it says, it's a glow. You know what? It's awesome. Shame on me for criticizing it. No, I know, this is like, I'm totally contradicting myself. But if you're looking for highlighter, and I feel like right now we are so programmed for like this beaming highlighter, this is not it. If you want just sort of like a subtle highlight over your foundation, then yes, this is it. Okay, does that make sense? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just pulling out of the pile, so I'm not like going, oh look at, these are all the brands I have together here, and this is all the, now I'm just kind of diving in, so sorry. Sheer Envy Pore Defense Serum from Hard Candy. I really wanted to like it. I thought it would be really awesome, and it's just not. It's just, it didn't take my pores away. I found some other brands from the Japanese store, the Asian markets, that I feel like do a better job, and they're a little bit more money, but I'd rather spend $14 on something that works than $8 on something that doesn't. So I just was kind of like, love Hard Candy, but this one was a no-go for me. Also, oh God, I really wanted these to work. I think this one is the other one. It's dirty, so I'm just showing you the one. This comes in a pack of 2. They're Ulta Blending Sponge Duos, Makeup Blending Sponge, like complete dupe for Beauty Blender. I believe this thing for 2 of them was either $10 or $6 or something really, really affordable. And come on. You would think it looks, it's very, I mean, it is a dead ringer for the Beauty Blender, but as soon as you get this wet, it gets so big and so squishy, it actually doesn't hold its form. It doesn't do, there's no resistance. So you're like, okay, like, I love the way the Beauty Blender bounces on your skin. So even when it gets soft and malleable, it's still kind of, it gives, and this didn't give, and I think it soaks up a lot of product. So I'm still sold on the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge if I'm not using a Beauty Blender. I picked up this Wet n Wild foundation as a, sure, why not? It's the Ultimate Match Liquid Foundation. This runs really, really, really pale, just to let you know. If you have a young, like a daughter or someone that just wants to try makeup and doesn't want to spend a lot of money, this could be a really nice foundation. And it has SPF, so, you know, you wouldn't have to tell them to wear sunscreen and, like, you know, completely be micromanaging like I am. But it doesn't have a pump or anything like that. I mean, it's Wet n Wild. It's $1.99. Why is it not? Oh, it's like stuck. Come on, it's like the ketchup. It's like, it's pretty liquidy actually. So here it is, and it just had no coverage. I mean, what's it gonna tell you on the back of my hand? It's just really sheer, and you know, I mean, sometimes products can be sheer and then they do fabulous things, like they have like light reflecting and, you know, things that kind of make your skin look flawless, and no, this didn't do any of that. Sorry. I've shared this before, I believe, when I was talking about the NYX lip gloss, the nude lip glosses that I kind of did a trio of ones I like. This Full Throttle lipstick from NYX, it's waterproof. It's kind of a matte, like, ooh, it's a matte velvety finish. This shade is Sidekick. It is just a really chalky, not anything special kind of lip product. I didn't like it at all. And then also lip products I didn't care for. I'm sorry, LA. No, that's LA Girl. Okay, lots of liquid lips here that did not make the cut. I don't know if it's just me, but I saw this on a few favorites last year. I think Kathleen Lights really loves this LA Girl liquid lipstick, and I do not. This is so pretty. Like this shade, it's called Bazaar, as in like a bazaar in town, not you're weird. And it's so pretty. It's like this rosy pink. It is so drying. It is so cracking and yucky. This is the way it looks. So I am not a fan of the LA Girl matte, but you guys know I love my LA Girl concealer. So yay for that. Jessie's Girl Matte Finish Lip Color just wasn't bad, but wasn't like phone home. It's so amazing. The shade is called Angelic. It's like okay, and that's, you know, you can tell it's another mauvey kind of rose shade I was going for. They're $2 or something $2.99. Palladio Velvet Matte. Oh, this did not work at all. I wanted this to work so much. It just dried and felt terrible. This is the Velvet Lip Cream in Brocade. I wanted to like it too. And then you guys saw these Wet n Wild liquid lipsticks back in the day when we were fighting over those frickin' highlighters that never showed up in my drugstores. These are just, they're metallic lipsticks, but they don't dry or anything, and they really kind of fade after not long on the lips. Like, I was not thrilled with it. Looks pretty, but doesn't wear well. And that was shade Peony Express. So just a lot of disappointments there. Sorry. Speaking of another Jessie's Girl product, this fluid eyeshadow, I used the white one in my 4th of July tutorial, and going back and looking at that, I'm like, it was so chunky. I used it because it was white and it was liquid. The problem with this is that you want it to, like, it looks beautiful. It's this liquid eyeshadow and it looks so pretty. Like, that color looks so pretty, but then it dries and it stays opaque. Like, it stays, you know, in its, has such, you know, color payoff, but, and then it just starts cracking off. It was weird. It wasn't good at all. And I actually, you guys, I have a bonus for you at the end. I do have something that I'm going to show you that's like, yay, winner. Okay, so some eyeshadows that were disappointing. This Almay Singles, which I think I'm not the only one who really kind of poo-pooed it. Shadow Softies. You think, oh my gosh, this is going to be an amazing shade. Look at it. It's this blue. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. And then I bought this for my 4th of July tutorial. I don't know the shade. Who cares? You're not going to buy it. It's called Midnight Sky. I'm just kidding. And then you're like, oh, actually now it's swatching. Probably because I have like cleaner on my, here, let's go where it's dry. But then look, when I applied it, nothing. And I mean, NYX, Wet n Wild, Saucebox, so many good choices. Almay, why do you disappoint me so? These guys were like, I like them, but I have to say they kind of fade. So I found these at Rite Aid. They're $1.99. They're these 5-color matte eyeshadow palettes from LA Colors. And they come in these amazing color schemes. You know, they have like, this is like all the purples, and this was like the browns, and they had maybe even 3 more. This is brown tweed and purple cashmere. And they look really pretty, and they actually, I was wearing this this one for a few days in a row. I was really giving it a go. But it's just sort of like, for $1.99, it's pretty awesome if you needed to pick up some eyeshadow fast and be like, oh my God, I need eyeshadow. You know, it's not bad, but it's just not great. They kind of fade, kind of nothing. Something that's really terrible, LA Colors, I am sorry, but this Pro Concealer cover-up stick, no. Like, no. Like what were you thinking? Like I rake it across my hand, and it skips, and then it's like, like there's no creamy kind of niceness, nothing about it. So skip this. Now, so I have kind of a runner-up because it's a little bit beyond the price point, but I wanted to share this with you guys. A lot of you, because I share so many highlighters on my channel, today I'm actually wearing Becca Pearl, and good Lord, am I highlighted. Hi. Or no, Opal. This is Opal. Yeah, this is Opal from Becca with their mineral blush. Can't remember which one. I'm wearing my Saucebox shadows, and I'm wearing Jouer Praline liquid lip. But people ask, like, okay, if I can't afford the Anastasia palette, and what would I do for a good drugstore highlighter? And I should probably do an entire video on drugstore highlighters and bronzers. But here right now, I'm letting you know, I haven't officially included this in my bargain of the week because I think it's $12, but Physicians Formula, you can get it on sale all the time. So this is the translucent pearl. This is called their Mineral Glow Pearls, and it comes in bronze, but look for the one in translucent pearl because the bronze one is just bronze. But this one is like, oh my gosh. So it does have a spray over at first. So once you get through that, you can be like, you know, past the glitter. It's pretty. It's just kind of like, what? So, and then there's this. See how that is? It just has a sheen that looks so nice on the skin. And I wanted to share it with you guys because it's fabulous, but it's just a little bit more in the price range, but it's not expensive. But yeah, and also the translucent pearl shade for some reason is really hard to find. Like you can see these on display and there's always the bronze. At least in my situation at my stores, always the bronze. And then another one I wanted to mention because I was dissing Hard Candy early, so now I'll give them some kudos here. This Hard Candy Tiki Bronzer, I have been wearing this for over 2 years now, and I think Jacqueline Hill is the one that told me about it, told us about it. So this is a bronzer, but it is such a pretty, pretty highlighter. It is probably my first highlighter I went out and bought, and it's kind of gold, and it's just kind of pretty, and it's $6, and I really, really like it. So get the Tiki Baked Bronzer from Hard Candy. So there you go, folks. Oh, and one more thing, just wanted to share. This is neither a yay or a nay. I think, do I look really pink today? I feel really pink. I mean, my makeup has like an undertone of pinks and reds to it, but I tried this foundation, the Simply Ageless. I think I had this in one of my drugstore hauls way back when, and I hadn't used it yet. It's CoverGirl 3-in-1. They changed the Olay packaging, the CoverGirl Olay collaboration products. They changed their packaging back in the spring. And so this is, I believe, the same formula, new look, new name, new look, new name, it says 3-in-1. This is Creamy Natural. If any of you are looking for pink foundation, this is it. It is so pink. It's actually pretty good. I mean, it's got quite a bit of coverage and it goes on smooth. It does kind of, I still have my forehead creases, but kind of always have those with them, with anything. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. If you're looking for kind of a pink foundation, CoverGirl Simply Ageless might be your thing. But also stay tuned because I have another video coming up on my, on how to correct your foundation shade. So you'll want to see that. And thank you everyone for all your well wishes through Snapchat and Instagram. My back is getting better. This week has been really awful because I have been pretty much laid up, unable to move from a back injury I did a couple weeks ago, but I didn't know. I fell and I didn't think I hurt myself, and then everything kind of spasmed over the weekend, and I'm like pretty much, am I on my left side or right side? I can't remember. I think I'm on my left side. I'm like, ah. So everything in my spine is like tilted to the left, and my vertebrae and discs are like all pinched, and I'm getting adjustments and I'm icing and all that good stuff. So I really appreciate your well wishes, and we're getting there, and we're going to IMATS. And so probably when you see this video, we are on the road to IMATS, so I will be sitting on ice packs and lots of Aleve, and yeah. But I just wanted to say that, so thank you guys. And that's it. Thanks so much for this, joining me for this Bargain of the Week fail, and I hope you like this. Occasionally I'll throw together the rejects from the Bargain of the Weeks that didn't make it. Stay tuned next week when I have a regular Bargain of the Week for you. And I will list below where to find these, okay? I'm not listing all the links for all the other stuff, okay? Just kidding. I'll see what I can do. But anyway, I'll list these. So, okay guys, thank you so much. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.